Yep, I fixed it. Thank God. I kind of fixed it, I guess. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I did. Hold on. Huh. Hold on. I gotta add Instagram still. Hold on, guys. I'll be right there. I did fix it, but now I gotta add Instagram because I forgot. Again, I can't believe this happened. Like, anyway, I hope this works because. All right, so that's working. You guys are there. Hi, Monica. Thanks for being here. Let me turn Instagram on. Yeah, summons everybody back, please. Can everybody share this for me? Please turn on. Okay, Instagram's on. Go live. Okay. Sorry about that. Go to YouTube. Okay. Hey, hi. One more thing, and I'm ready, I think. Let me see. Can you guys share this, please? Oh, yeah, we're talking about Osage. Before I get started, who saw it? Everybody saw it? It was so good, wasn't it? She Teresa 3 times. Oh my God. Say 3 times, and then she's probably going to appear and like wreck everything. Dude, she jinxed me. She fucking jinxed me, man. She definitely jinxed me. So, hello, Monica. Thanks for joining me. Instagram. Hello. Sorry, guys. Nobody's going to see. Anyway, so I don't know what the fuck happened. And you were right. It was something to do with the thing. Yeah, the like something. Yeah, I can't see my like number either. I don't know if that came back. Did that come back? I'll fix that part later. But let me get to my notes about OC. All right, 3 things. I don't like the joking around about Shannon Bedore's. Oh, she hit a house, and she like the jokes that they're making about this drinking and driving thing is not funny to me. I find it disgusting, actually. So wait, I'll fix it. I'll fix that back. I don't know if it still does that, but I don't know what was happening. But I don't like the joking around about her drinking, and about what she did. And oh, she just hit a house like it was no big deal. It's like, guys, it's really not funny. Like what she did was not funny at all, and I don't think that she should be joking around about it. I definitely don't think. I think she's taking it seriously, but again, I think she's also yelling at Alexis about her absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't understand what you're doing. Like, what? Why would you bring up something about the lawsuits when our yeah? I don't know, Monica. I agree with you. I don't know what she decided to come back to the show for this season. First of all, I can see coming back to the show, but not when they have these 2 assholes. Why would you give these 2 assholes a platform? Like, why would you give her and him? Well, this is the thing. She didn't want them on the show. Obviously, nobody did. She wanted them to sign a release saying that they would not talk about her. And John, that friggin' Slade 2.0, said that he would not sign the release. So then, you know what? Then I would come back. But again, it's not good for her health. It's not good for her mental health, obviously, in her drinking. So I don't think it's funny what she did. I don't think that I can't stand Gina. Hey, Aaron. I had issues earlier, and now the fucking stream's all fucked. But I was trying to tell you guys earlier. So this is Reality of Krista Marie, by the way. Let me start over again. So who started you on podcast? I'm live on Instagram, live on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and I'm supposed to be going live later with Justin from TikTok, which I saw him jump into the Instagram live, which pisses me off because I'm mad at myself now because fuck the stream up. And he's probably like, oh, this chick's freaking out of her mind. Like, I'm not going to join with her. He's at 1.9 million followers, guys, on fucking TikTok. And I didn't know that. I started watching him with True Crime. And he's really good at like putting the true crime shows together. And I'm really passionate about Gypsy Rose not having children and my reasons why and how dangerous this is. And also, I was just watching these stories about these girls because I started getting the TikTok about this young girl who's 13 years old, Aubrey Wyatt, unalived herself because of bullying. And then another young man, Sam Touche, 10 years old. And him and I were going to do a show together about that. So I hope. So hopefully he doesn't think I'm a complete nut job. And because I don't see anybody coming back on Instagram, complete nut job, and doesn't want to do a show with me. But you guys know that never happens to me. So it was the comment section. But yeah. So yeah, the whole thing with, oh, by the way, my super chats are on as well. My banner up. Yeah, my banner's up. And I do have a Cash App, which is somewhere. But appreciate anything. I don't have. I left the guys a poll if you guys wanted me to do a membership for like $1.99 or something. I really don't want to ask anybody for money. I think it's weird. I mean, it's not weird. I mean, yes, Tamrat's desperate. I can't fucking stand her. She was a Hail Mary. And it didn't work. And she did bring her kid back. I don't think her kid likes her. I don't think her kid, and I don't know why. See, I think it's really strange that her daughter walked out of that house. And how old was her daughter when she left? Because like she was old enough to be like an adult, to know adult things, right? You know what I mean? So like when she left, I just find it weird that like she still has to talk to her mother. It's like why? You know what I mean? Like what? Like I know this. Like Simon's not perfect, right? Simon was never perfect, but either is Tamrat, and Eddie's weird. And oh my god, that was so weird. And remember last time the first episode started them talking about sex in front of her mom? Like, you guys are not having sex. Stop lying. Like, you guys are completely lying. Like, you're not having sex. Just stop it. And I just feel like they need to stop their stuff. Like, because we don't buy it. But I mean, okay, listen. Like, she was a Hail Mary. The fact that she's going against Shannon, I was mad about that at first, right? But then I'm like, Shannon is acting like a fucking asshole. Like, she's not taking this as serious as I thought she was. And she needs help. And I don't advise her going to jail, but I also don't advise her having any drinks either. I advise her to not have any drinks. Hey, Kath. Oh my god, I had a nervous breakdown already, Kath. Kath does do a live with somebody really, really important, a really, really important content creator. Justin from TikTok is his name on YouTube. Also his name on TikTok. 1.9 followers on TikTok. He's a big deal. Does true crime. And of course he joins my Instagram live when it's all fucked up. But I want him to join again so you can see that I'm not a crazy person. But I'm so pissed about this. I couldn't even get this live to like. Can you guys share this for me? Please share this live. Before I get into the notes, I'm going to try to share it real quick and like. So, all right, Vicky. Sure, Vicky. I don't want her to come back. But see, I was going to be really mad at like everybody that was siding with Jesus Jugs. But Shannon is just throwing herself into the mix of this like a weirdo. Like that freaking end scene was weird. Like she seems like she was already drunk when she got there. Something's wrong with Shannon. Like I just don't find it cute that like that she just takes Jesus Jugs to the side. Like why are you even talking to her? Like she's the whole reason that you left John's that night, and it's not funny. Revving the engine because you wanted to know how mad you were. You hit a fucking house. Not jokingly either. Like you hit a fucking house. Your dog was in the car. You broke your fucking arm. That's a big goddamn deal at your age. Yes, it is, Shannon. Like, oh, I don't drink that much. What do you mean? Why would you have to drive then? If I've never drunk and drive and I drank and drove before or drunk and drove before. That's bullshit, dude. Bullshit. I don't buy it. Like I feel like you have a bunch of people around you that are not good friends. I don't know what kind of friend Jeff Lewis is, but he calls it a mistake. He called it a mistake the other day. I said it to my head. It's not a fucking mistake. It's a bad choice, life choices. And the fact that she gets in a car and is so flustered that she has to rev the engine to make sure he's mad and pulls away, hits a house, acts like she doesn't know where she's at, lies about it, gets out of the car, has a broken arm. You mean to tell me that dog wasn't effed up? Your arm was broken, ma'am. Like, go to rehab. Like, really, like now, go to rehab. And yeah, I don't advise you doing the show with drinking, but I also don't advise your stupid friend's hammer to walk away from you when you need her the most. Like, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, it's just not cool that I don't know. And I really don't think Heather belongs there. Gina's a weirdo. Why are you leaving this dude? Like, why is she leaving Travis? Anybody want to tell me? Does she think she's too cool or something? Like, is she leaving Travis because she thinks she's too cool for him now? Because we don't really like you. Like, you don't even go here. You know what I mean? Like, you barely go here. Don't get your shit like you're too good for him now. Like, for real. The fact that the two of you cannot afford a house, you already have afforded a house. That's the thing. Why do you want a bigger house? You know what I mean? Like, what is your problem? So you're leaving him because he can't afford you a bigger fucking house? You can't, like, you should be able to afford a house. And if not, go to, like, the Valley, or not the Valley. What's the one that's, like, really cheap? I'm trying to do something real quick, guys. The one that's really cheap. The one that, from the kids from the Valley that they did move into. I don't know what it's called because I'm from Jersey. But I mean, I feel like I don't. Why is she leaving him? Like she should, guys. She should be able to afford a fucking house. He should like with her pay. I don't understand. I don't get it. I just don't understand. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't get it. I'm trying to send this out. So, like, if anything, like he works, right? Okay. Is she trying to get back with the ex or something? Like, somebody tell me why she's leaving Travis. I don't think it's cool. And like I said, whose side are you on is what I did. I think I did pull. Whose side are you guys on? Jesus, Jugs, or Shannon's? I feel like I might be on Jugs just over this stupid argument of you literally said that you sent me a cease and then my husband sued you. Her husband sued them because, or it was her ex, because they wouldn't stop talking about it. And they won, and he won. So it's like, Shannon doesn't owe you shit, you weirdo. Like, two things can be true. John, he's Slade, guys. He's definitely fucking Slade. If he's not Slade 2.0, I mean, come on, who would? He's Slade. There's no doubt in my mind he's a Slade. Like, he didn't want to be he wanted nothing to do with Shannon, or he just wanted to F her, basically. And now you're telling me that he wants, and he's with this one, like, and this one, they have sex 5-6 times a day. Yeah, I would say Shannon all day, too. I'd say Shannon all day, too. But I mean, I'm a little bit this whole thing they're having with the, talking about the lawsuit, Shannon. Is she really trying to say that, like, she owes him any money or something? You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't owe him any money, right? Like, she doesn't owe them any money. It's weird. And she's like, no, you're mad because I'm with your ex. It's like, Jesus, Chuck, stop it. We know you're only here for a moment. We know you're only screwing in for the show, right? So let's get into my notes because my notes are like pretty good. Hey guys, nobody's over here. Is anybody over here on YouTube or Instagram? Hi, if you are. He's, I don't want to say Louis because Louis a grifter. I think John's just a user. I don't think he's a grifter. I think he's a user. You know, I think she's a grifter. I think her and her husband were like the original housewife grifters, no doubt. That dude, what was his name? What was Jesus Chuck's husband's name? We knew she was only with him for money. And then she was with some other guy. And then she literally just got like engaged to somebody and then not. Like, it just, yeah. Is it saying I'm live on Instagram, guys? We're live on Instagram, right? I do. Hi. Okay, yeah. Okay. So why did they Jim? That's right. See, and I also was on Jim's side with that because I don't like them assholes. Like, I just don't like the shit talking. Like, they always talk on the husbands, right? And I don't know the shit they were saying. Obviously, they were saying shit that wasn't true because they won $300,000, right? So, you know. Yes, Below Deck. Remember that? It was so weird, guys. Remember Mademoiselle saying, okay, there was an episode of Below. I know you guys watch Below Deck, right? And it was like, I kind of was at that time happy for her because I'm like, oh, look, she found a nice guy, like, and he's not ugly. Like, I didn't mean, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah. So right out of the gate, Sydney, her daughter, she's a little goth, right? I don't know. And then it starts out with showing all that shit, but then we have Gina, what is her deal? What is the deal? So she says that, like, she wants to be able to afford a house because that's the next step, but they already have a house, right? I don't know if they're engaged. I guess because of his divorce. I don't know why they're not engaged, right? Why do you think she doesn't want to be with him? Do you think she's outgrown him or what? Because that's what she keeps seeming like she's saying, right? I don't know. She also is trying to blame Shannon. So she talks about Shannon's DUI, and she said that Shannon tortured her over it. Very cringe on the show. Yeah, on Blood Deck. It was so cringe. It was weird. You could tell that she wanted to get engaged. Didn't she want to get engaged or something on that trip? And it didn't happen, or did it happen or something? I don't know. She's a fucking grifter. She's been trying to marry a man from OC for a while. And this is like her perfect, like, John's not ugly, he's just creepy. He makes me when he was with Shannon, I was like, all right, cool. But I didn't realize they were just drinking buddies and he was just sleeping with her. And that's what it is. And that's what the same thing, like, they hang out with, what's her face? The other one that was just on the show that's not on there anymore. Taylor, the drunk, the wino. And I could see her and John being cringe on here because like how she was acting on Below Deck was so fucking gross. And then we have sex 5 times a day. What? Oh wait, can somebody side note? Somebody tell me what happened with some pictures with Teresa. I'm assuming Teresa like photoshopped herself into a picture or something with Larsa. Is that what happened? Because I feel like people are making fun of her as that. But anyway, side note, don't listen to me. Listen to me, but don't listen to me. So yeah, I don't know. Shannon says it was in bad taste to keep Shannon. Tamara says it's in bad taste to keep going with the show, but I don't know. Like it is in bad taste. But she said she caught Shannon drinking. Did you guys hear that part? I'd never heard that before. I don't watch her or listen to her and Freddie. I'm just afraid that Freddie's going to start jumping out of Tamara's pocketbook. I told you what she does. Every time she sees a Bravo camera, she's like, surprise. She jumped out of Teresa's hair. She jumped out of Kyle's purse. She jumps out of Tamara's purse. I don't trust her. So I don't want her coming on here and going, yeah, Shannon, you're not supposed to be drinking and like jumping out of Tamara's purse. And yeah, like you were drinking. We caught you drinking at the show. And I'm like, did that really think it really happened? And like this, so okay, say that she's not lying about it, right? Is Tammy lying? Is Tamrat lying and acting like it was a big deal when it really wasn't? Or did she tell her not to drink? Was Shannon really trying to hide it? Like I'm confused. Like she doesn't act like she's hiding it. So was she trying to hide it at that time? And I do, yeah, bad taste. You probably should have not went on this. First of all, we are the three amigos, the three. It's like, really? You're 60. Please stop it. Just stop. I'm just glad that it's over. We are not subject to that any longer. But they're going to. You know they are, Mademoiselle. You know that they are. And I mean, we didn't think that John would, because John's like, oh yeah, I'm so private. I'm so private. No, you're not. You're Slade. You're the 8th housewife, liar. Definitely. I feel like, listen, maybe he didn't be bad looking, right? It's probably the best looking. It's not the best looking dude that she's been with, because the guy she was just with was good looking. Shannon, something's up. And I don't think this show is a good idea for her because, yes, Andy, I agree with Jeff. You did take all her friends away. Bravo really, Tamara did. Tamara's a piece of shit. It just, I don't know. I'm having a hard time feeling bad for Shannon, and I thought I'd feel super bad for her, but she's not acting the way I thought she would act. Oh yes, I want to take accountability. I don't like your little setup scene with your lawyer. That was bullshit. We know what you have. We know you didn't get fucking shit. Okay, you should have did 30 days in jail. You really should have. Like, I mean, you could have hurt somebody badly. Like, oh, I can't even. This kid. It's not the first time she drinks and drives. We're not going to sit and tell her, oh, we've never drank and drove before. I can't say it right. You know what I mean? That's stupid. Like, that I shouldn't even be here. Like, I'm mad at myself for all the times I did, and fuck me for doing that. But hey, I paid my price. I went away. I've done all my things. I've stayed sober, and I don't drive. But it's like, I don't like paying a mirror. It's just crazy. She's 60 fucking years old. Like, you got your license taken away, I think. But John says, oh yeah, you embarrassed me. That's why we broke up. So it's like, he wasn't, I don't know. Like, he told her to get, and you're a drunk. She wasn't being a drunk. Okay. She was forgetting what she was saying. She really shouldn't be drinking. And I think John was probably tired of it, but he also was using her as a drinking buddy. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Shannon also, Gina's like, oh yeah, Shannon screwed me over last season, and she raked me through the coals. Did she? I don't think she did. Gina kept bringing it up and saying, oh, Shannon, you're making me feel bad about, like, Gina did say, the comment about when Shannon goes, yeah, your DUI, the DIFUS was going to come. I mean, it was a little insensitive, yeah. But I mean, Gina too, like, the way that they're treating Shannon is just not what you do when you're somebody's friend who's trying to stay sober. You know what I mean? To me, they were never friends. None of these ladies were never her friend, not especially Tamrat. That's why she's called Tamrat. You know what I mean? That's why she is Tamrat. Because she got thrown a Hail Mary. Well, Bravo threw a Hail Mary for this fucking franchise. Same thing with Heather. Heather belongs in Beverly Hills. Okay? But again, why is this one Gina? Why is she leaving this man? She says it's his baggage. What baggage don't you have? You have the same amount of baggage that he has. You have more baggage, actually. He's got, at least he don't have, like, fucking charges and shit. At least he didn't have to go through, like, all kinds of dumb shit, like, with you. So you have a lot of baggage, Gina. You got a lot of balls leaving this man. But hey, if you're not loving them anymore, you're not loving them anymore. Just fucking say it. I don't want this house. I was having separate houses again. Why is that going to fix things? Tell me why again is that fixing things? Tell me why that's fixing things, Gina. You're a fucking retard. What you're doing is trying to keep up with the Joneses and it's pissing me to fuck off. Because if anything, I don't know, Mr. Mims. We don't watch the show for that. I don't watch the show for luxurious stuff. I don't watch the show for things like that. I watch it for I watch it for fucking drama, cotton candy, fucking conflict resolution, not dragging on for years and years and years and shit that you can't get over. Hello, everyone. Can everybody please go to Smiling with Erin, please, and subscribe to my bestie's channel. She is on there a couple days a week, I believe. She's all positivity. 90 Day Fiance. I think we're going to start doing it together, me and her. If that's something you want to do, Erin, maybe we'll do. We'll try to talk about doing 90 Day Fiance over her channel or my channel. Doesn't matter. And the Juice Talk Radio, where I don't know where you are if you're here. Just subscribe, please, to Erin's channel. If Mimir, can you put her in a thing for me? And everybody try went to the other fucking stream, which sucks. But hello, my beautiful friends. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Yeah. So let's keep going. So yeah, I don't know what's up with Travis. Please tell me what you guys think. Do you think she's just not like? How does that work? So you're gonna buy a house without him and just leave him and do what? Just for you and your kids? How the fuck's that fix anything? What is that doing? How's that fixing anything? You know, like, I just feel like it's going to bring more destruction to their life, the relationship. She said the hardest part of the relationship is not the relationship. It's the outside factors. Dating 4.5 years. Well, they were both partially divorced. They both come with drama. They both come with heart, with bullshit, right? And I don't know what bifurcated means. I don't know. They're trying to work out their issues, getting a divorce, I guess. I don't know. Hey, you go. The first live, I couldn't get the comments up, and I had to stop it and start over. Here's Erin's channel. Thanks for being here. I miss you. Miss you. Tony, what do you think? Travis is not my type. Travis is my type. He's like a George to me. He's just so normal, you know. But George doesn't have baggage, though. I don't think. Do you think so? I think you think that's what it is? You think because they're not engaged? I mean, how does she expect to get engaged? She had a lot of getting going on with Matt too, though. Like, just because she has her shit figured out now, she can't let him figure his stuff out. I just feel like that's unfair. She had a lot of shit that he had, and he's on a reality. You know what I mean? They're on TV. Like, I feel like she's leaving him when she's up. You know what I mean? And it's like leaving him in the dust, kind of. And it's kind of not fair because he took every part. I don't know. You're not in love with somebody. You're not in love with them. I guess you can't make somebody love you. You know. I guess. I don't really want her on the show anymore. But then again, I was excited about the show, which is weird because I was like, I'm not watching it. Fuck Bravo. They're so toxic. How dare they do that to Shannon? But you know what? Shannon's not. I guess they're like, look, you know what? She's not. She could have walked away and gave them nothing, but she didn't. She walked into this party like, I don't understand what she thought she was doing, but I'm going ahead. Yeah, go ahead. But again, Gina buying this house and thriving with her co-parent relationship with Matt's like, are you sleeping with Matt? Do you think she's sleeping with Matt, guys? She needs. Yeah. She doesn't need a rich man. She wants a rich man, right? You know what I mean? She does need help. She looked a little better this season. Now I know you might not meant with looks. They all look Ozempic-ish. Oh my God, guys! You know what Ryan did, right? I love Jen and Ryan, but Ryan, you ain't full. Like, I feel really bad for Jen because she's like. So I'll skip ahead. I don't know if it's skipping ahead, but. I love that scene with her and Ryan because I look at Ryan. Like Ryan's like, just move in with me. Everything's fine. It's going to be great. We have a crystal ball. We know not everything is great, Ryan. We know you're the one that really, really rich baseball player put all his money into an account and you're just like his right hand. Like, I don't know if that's going to affect their living situation, but I don't know how he can sit there and say to her, just move in with me. Let it all go. I'll take care of it. It'll be okay. What if he goes to prison? I don't know if he is. I don't know what he's doing with the case. But, like, Jesus Christ, dude. I feel so bad for her. And, like, oh, my God, now the ex-husband isn't working for the family anymore. I mean, did that have to happen? Like, why did that have to happen? I mean, he needs to have a job. Obviously, he can't afford to fucking pay his child support or his alimony or whatever he's got because her house is in fucking foreclosure, or her rent's not getting paid. And again, Gina, mind your fucking business. Not mind your business, but I know that she vouched for them for this house. Am I yelling, guys? I'm probably yelling. Sorry if I'm yelling. I just realized I'm probably yelling. Ooh. Maybe if I don't yell as much, I won't forget where I'm at. But so yeah. What, like, so it's $24,000 a month or some shit. I don't fucking understand that. Anyway, she had to, something's happening with her, and it's kind of an Alexis thing to me, where it's like the rent's not getting paid. I don't know what is she doing with her money, because again, maybe she didn't get paid a lot of money for the show last season. I don't fucking know. She makes $50 a fucking day. I guess I don't know what's that. I don't even know what to say. I love them so much, and I hate the fact that she's friends with Tamrat again. Why are you trusting Tamrat, the one who literally wants to talk about a ball gag? Ball gag. I don't believe your sex stuff, Tamrat. I don't believe it. I don't. I really don't believe your stuff. I don't. It's really gross. I don't want to hear about it. But Jesus Jugs is the name that Tamrat has given. Jesus has given. I'm not calling her Jesus Jugs is her name. I don't want to call her Alexis. I just don't. I think Alexis is for a nice, pretty, like, proper girl. She's not a proper person. She's not proper. You know what I mean? She's a bitch. She's a man stealer. I mean, I don't really care for John, but I just feel like, I don't know. But I feel like, you know, she's talking about John Jansen like he is Brad Pitt. Like Johnny J. I don't know. She goes to lunch. Who should she go to lunch with again? Tamrat, that's right. Was it Tamrat? Oh, I don't know. We find out her mother passed away a year ago. Again, I'm not feeling bad. I mean, you know how I feel bad. A lot of people's parents pass away. Stop giving us shit to feel bad about her for. She's a home wrecker. That wasn't a home direct, but I don't know. John Jansen walked into her life on November 18th. She had added the Quiet Woman, which she makes us know that Shannon doesn't own. We know that Shannon doesn't own the Quiet Woman. We know that. John Senator Booth. That's the night that I believe Shannon got in the accident. You know what? We could find out. Well, I don't know. They said within 2 weeks they knew they were going to be together. I believe Shannon's accident was right around that time. I think Shannon did find them together. So I don't know. It's weird. I guess she was with what's her face? Emily. I can't stand it. I can't take Emily. I cannot take Emily and Gina. I don't want that. I don't know what else to do though. What else are we going to do? Like, I might even take Noella back. I would even take Noella back. You know what I mean? But I don't think that's going to happen. Johnny J. Slade. So he's got a creepy name like Slade, right? So he's like Johnny J. Having sex 5 times a day. Gross. Hey, Q. Can everybody go to her channel, please, and subscribe? I had a good stream going earlier, and everybody left me. Nobody came back except for my lovers, my favorite people in the world. And my Instagram people never came back either. But the stream is the second stream. But anyway, so Shannon gives meets with her lawyer, which I'm not buying the fucking shit. Like I said, I'm not buying it. I feel like you already know your shit. Why are you going there and talking about it already? Like, we know. She says she doesn't want to, if she completes her probation, what they're telling her, blah, 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 then it'll be considered something, whatever. She's like, well, then I don't want to not take accountability. Well, then go to rehab. Yeah, like gross, dude. He's like, how about that 15-year reunion thingy, the Bravo Awards, when they had all 3 of them women on stage that slept with Slade, Lori, the one he's with now, and then the one he was with to begin, Joe. Weird, right? Like if John broke up with Alexis, you know he's going to be with next. He would definitely get back. He would probably be with like Taylor or something. I don't know, or like one of them. Like I know Lori's married to George now, but like I go with the hair already. I don't know. Like, I just, you know what? I'm not going to hear it. That's what I was doing. So anyway, yeah. So that's weird too. So she meets with her lawyer. I, again, think she should have went to prison, or she should have did at least 30 days. I don't know. 30 days in rehab. I don't, this whole 9 months of driving school or alcohol school. How about some fucking, like, literally outpatient rehab? How about that? Like, I don't get it, man. He drinks a lot too. They drink a lot. They apparently go to the Quiet Women, or wherever they go, this bar they go to. that everybody else goes to with like Rick and Kelly and Taylor and her husband, and they just drink. And that's what Shannon and John would do. So I guess she I don't get it, man. She hit a house. So I don't know. She declined to attend Heather's party, I guess. Oh, she didn't know she went there, but I don't want to read my thing. I don't know. She looks weird. I guess she's laying down in the back seat. What the fuck? It's weird. I don't know. So they have this party, which I guess everybody's gonna have a party. I don't understand Heather though. Like, she belongs in Beverly Hills. She does. She literally does not want to stop drinking. And I could tell guys, please, I'm not trying to, this is allegedly. I think that she's on something other than alcohol. And I think that she showed up at that party already something. I don't know if she drank there, but she had the balls to talk to Alexis about some shit that had nothing to do with the current present time. Shannon, she doesn't owe you $300,000. What the fuck are you talking about? And all these people that are supposed to be your friend, Heather's probably the only one. And I don't remember, remember last year? I mean, they're probably supplying it for like, the parties and stuff. But I don't see, there's plenty of casts, or we'll say multiple franchises, multiple shows on Bravo, multiple cast members that are sober, get sober, stay sober on these shows. Shannon, if she really wanted to, Shannon can do it. Like, sobriety is free. Sobriety's free. And, addiction does not discriminate. So we're not going to say, oh, people have the money to go and do away and they can do these things. And, like with John Food and stuff, like, addiction doesn't discriminate. Sobriety is definitely free. Shannon should definitely know better. The fact that she drinks and doesn't remember what she says, which we've seen her do 3 or 4 times, there's also a lot of things. And she's never gotten therapy, I guess, or help. I don't know. I don't know why she's never gotten help for the ex. Because obviously now we see with Leslie, he is what she said he is. And that's fucked up. That's a shame. And he treated her horribly. He cheated on her. But she literally did not stop to like breathe, or I don't know. She cries all the time. Remember, she would say about her fights with John, we have arguments and I am paralyzed. They paralyzed me. With what? They paralyze you? Your arguments with John, he doesn't talk to you. That paralyzes you, Shannon? Like, come on, man. Leah, Leah. See, I don't trust Leah. That's bullshit. Leah, first of all, everybody's using it. Isn't it crazy? And you know what? They say, oh, it has all these side effects. Do you hear the side effects with everything else? And there's been people on Ozempic for years that are on there for diabetes. I'm actually getting ready to go on it, guys. So don't be mad at me. Semaglutide. I just had to go get my blood work done to make sure I definitely don't have diabetes. Because I gained 30 pounds. Look at me. This is not me. I gained 30 pounds. I don't like it. I'm older. I'm going through menopause. I know that's what my problem is now. I know. What is that? What's GLPs? Oh my God, what is GLPs? Don't freak me out. Because I haven't gotten Botox or fillers since November. And I feel like you can't even tell that I have them. And I just feel like I just look better. I just look a little more alive. But I know that my face is filled out from gaining weight, and I'm afraid I'm not going to get Ozempic face. I promise you guys, I will not let that happen. She's so dramatic, but her age, she's got to just chill, dude. Like, she's got balls saying to Alexis, "You owe me I'm out $300,000, Alexis." First of all, the ex-husband did sue you. You did defame him. And I think that you split it with, or did you? I don't know if they settled or something. And I don't know where the money went, but Alexis didn't get the money. I think they have kids or something, right? So maybe she had child support from that guy. Did you? Monica, everybody welcome Monica, by the way. We started talking on Instagram. She doesn't watch me from the bushes. She likes Jersey. She watches Jersey. Monica, did I ask you about OC and you said you didn't watch it, but you just watched? Do you watch it? You watched it, didn't you? I think you watched it just for me. And I remember I told you guys earlier, Justin from TikTok. If you see me, if you come back on here, we're gonna try to do a live later. I'm gonna try to go on either with him or he's on with me. I've been watching him talk about this case. Like I said, it's a really important one. But he'll reach a lot of people. So I know. Now, but see, this is the thing. I know when I've maintained my weight up until just recently. When I lost a lot of weight, Like I looked for about a couple of years. I 135 is like perfect weight for me, right? Like when you guys all met me. And this last year, since I started menopause, I've gained 30 pounds and I don't like it. Oh, you're so funny. That's right. You did tell me that. The thing is, how can she not afford to walk? I don't know. Then I think to myself, if she did walk away and not give them anything, that's no promise that she'd come back. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, fuck it. But to fucking approach Alexis, first of all, everybody's like talking to her like, we don't like John. And I'm like, so it's so weird. So they didn't want to accept John for Shannon, right? Or I don't know if they didn't like him. Nobody liked them. But if they start to accept him for Alexis, I'm going to be pissed. Because that's kind of fucked. Because now we really know that he's disgusting. Like we know he's a creeper weirdo. He was lying about wanting to be private, obviously. He would not sign a release for Shannon not to talk about Shannon. So it's like, okay, all right, I see what's happening. Like, are you like your Slade 2.0? I don't know why Shannon is a fucking crazy person, but so am I. So like he stayed with her for a long time, but like he was never serious about her. And that's why I believe he never wanted her to talk about him and acted like he was private. So she wouldn't embarrass herself by saying they're boyfriend and girlfriend when they're not. You know what I mean? So he didn't really, so he's like, I'm private. It's like, all right. Slade. And Heather, oh God. And Heather, I do believe that her and Terry are really in real life in love. I do. I don't think that if he did cheat, then maybe it was an arrangement. And I don't know. I love Heather. I just do. I love Heather Dubrow. I don't like her in the OC. It feels weird to see her in OC. I know that's where she's her original show. But if you're going to do these crossovers, please put her. She belongs in Beverly Hills. I hope to her to Kyle, please. Like Heather's a strong character. She can be a force multiplier over there. Well, not really, because she doesn't really know anybody. I know she knows like I don't know. Who would Heather hang out with? I want her back over at the OC, or not back at the OC. I want her on Beverly Hills. I don't, because I feel like she's on a show. She's on a franchise that would like Brandy would be on. Like OC's not the worst. It's the original, but they're just a bunch of fucking assholes. I love Jen and Ryan. Like we're gonna see. Oh man, poor Jen and Ryan. So the thing with that, okay. So her yoga studio, I don't understand this. Doesn't make a lot of money. Who do you want on Jersey? You know who needs to be on Jersey? Monica. Monica is all Jersey. Monica from Salt Lake. Who, Heather? I don't know. I'm pissed off at Jersey, but we'll get into that in a second. But it's 109, by the way, which is my angel number. It means my angel number is here. Anyway, so Alexis, I was shocked that she said very little to Shannon. The scene that they showed us made it look really bad. It made her look like it said, I'm with John, and if you don't like it, you gotta leave. That's not what happened. She didn't say that till the very end. And she's like, I'm not going to argue with you about this. Okay. And if you don't like it, Jennifer, and I get it, I would have said the same thing. Because you're coming at me about some fucking lawsuit that I did not have any part of just because I asked you to shut the fuck up. And you didn't. Now, we all know cease and desist aren't worth the fucking paper that they're not worth. They're worth the paper that they're worth nothing. The paper is worth more than the cease and desist. It's only worth something when they actually go and they put charges again, or they say, oh, okay, now, I told you stop talking about me. It's basically threatening somebody to stop talking about me. So it's like silencing somebody when, you get offered a podcast with somebody, right? And like, you guys are like thinking you're doing it as a team. And then the other person decides to take that away and say, I'm just going to go and leave you in the dust. And then they make you have a cease and desist because you can't talk about why your friendship broke up, that kind of, those things like worth nothing, they do it to silence people. And it's like, Shannon, he asked you to stop talking about him. And you know why? Because he was a grifter. But the whole thing is, instead of arguing about John, she's like, you owe me $300,000. Shannon, what the fuck are you on? Was that the assignment, Shannon? Because I don't think this was the assignment here. The assignment was not to argue about this. And John was with me. I was with John when you did this. John knows. John don't fucking care about you. Monica definitely would. John does not give a fuck about you, Shannon. So what is it? John was there. Who cares? You had a warning to stop talking about this man in his life. He said, stop talking about me or I'm going to sue you and your friend. And you and your friend Tamrat, and I think somebody else kept on talking. So to argue with her about, I'm not going to come here and have that. Nobody asked Shannon to have a rift between the two. You could have went there and said absolutely fucking nothing. Said not a goddamn word to her until she started saying shit to you. Unless she was spoken to you, Shannon should have said nothing. I don't know what you did. Was that the assignment from producers? Oh, you guys have to have a talk. Good night. Thank you so much for being here. I miss you. I wish that I didn't fuck the first stream up because it was a pretty big one. Everybody, go back. But I mean, I just figures that would happen on a day where I'm supposed to go live with somebody later that has a huge following. And of course, my stream gets messed up. I wanted to cry. I really did. I was about to start crying. I almost did start crying because I'm like, he's going to think I'm a nutcase. But anyway, good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much. If you wake up later and you see us on live, me, Justin from TikTok, we're going to have, I want to do a pretty, stream about both of them. I'm very, passionate about the bullying thing, and I don't know how to change it. But anyway, yeah, the lawyer thing with Shannon was bullshit. Yeah, entertaining the conversation. I don't understand. Like, you're never gonna get $1. I don't know what you think that she does not. Yeah, people will forget the like button. I don't understand what you think Alexis owes you money for. Like, yelling at her about this lawsuit trying to make you look like a crazy person. What are you fucking talking about? That's not what the assignment was, but I wish you would have just ignored these fucking assholes. Like, everybody wanted to see how you would react, and of course they acted like assholes trying to see what they were saying. I read lips. What do you think? I was shocked at what they said. I was like, oh, that's what we're talking about, the lawsuit that I really could care less about it. Thought was dead, long, and buried, like paid and done and settled, and it's like, what? And then you're like, John was there when it happened. Well, John doesn't care about you, Shannon. The fact that he let you drive drunk is tells you a lot. Tells me a lot about him and his character. And yeah, like he wasn't trying to really not talk about you. So why are you talking, even bringing his fucking name up? Don't even talk to this asshole, because that's what everybody wants. And don't give it to him, Shannon, because again, you haven't stopped drinking. Oh, I don't drink that much. I don't have a problem. You clearly have a problem if you can't fucking call an Uber, mega rich, calling, who are you, Justin Timberlake? Call an Uber. Walk the fuck home. I revved my engine. And all this joking about it. Oh, Richie, as long as the dog's okay. I do not. Emily, fuck off. Gina, fuck off. Your jokes aren't funny. It's not funny. The whole dog in the car and her revving it. It's not funny. None of it is fucking cute or funny. It's sad. Your friend needed you. You all literally. She does. She literally. They all. Shannon needed them, and this is the worst time of her life. And probably worse than with David, because now she's got to actually watch a whole really. She's in a bad place, and I know she's trying to look like she's in a good place. Ozempic does help you Ozempic does help you with that. I see. I'm not clowning her about it, but she does look her something with her nose. I don't know if it's the contouring. Something's up contouring, and somebody else was doing a really bad job at it too. Please tell me. I hope that's not the fucking. The makeup, the contouring. It's Jersey. Oh, Teresa. It's just. Something's up with Shannon's face. And I liked when she had all her Botox fillers before. And then she got them taken out. I was mad about it. But she doesn't look bad. I mean, they all look amazing. Skinny, amazing. But it's like, Gina, fuck off. Like, what are you doing? This man stuck by you. Like I said, and as far as OC goes, this man stuck fucking by you. While you went through the shit with him, with your ex, the courts, the restraining order, the DV, I don't know if I should forgive him, blah, blah, blah. The kids, I get a whole house. Let's put them all together. We'll do this together as long as we're together, blah, blah, blah. Now you both get a real estate license, which I don't see selling houses. But I don't know what's happening with that. But, like, you're now going to, like, just leave the man? I hope he finds somebody fucking else. I hope that he finds somebody else when you do this to him. Don't act like you don't. If you really, honestly, I don't buy it. Who does that? Do you guys know people that do that? Break up and move out? She really was. And she aged gracefully. She ages nice. She's, I don't know, what, 60? She ages very nice. She ages very, very gracefully. But I feel like watching Sonia, and I've said this 1,000 times, it's not fucking cute. Sonia Rita. It's not cute. Sonia, there's something wrong. And Jeff Lewis, I agree with him wholeheartedly all day long about everything that he said. Shit, Teresa should go. He was pissed off at Sonia, the way she was acting. Like, how dare her? She's a drunk. She acted horribly on Ultimate Girls Trip. And the camera, Bravo camera, I have such a problem with them focusing on her naked body for so fucking long. We don't need to see how fucked up she really is. Like, we don't need to see that naked. Why are you focusing on it? And why are you putting it in and not editing that out and then having a talk with her later? Look, you shouldn't be getting naked in front of the fucking entire restaurant when people are eating and your bra, your tits, your pussy, no underwear. They're trying to button her back up and she's all drunk. It's like, no. And then you're not even filming and you lost your fucking show, lost Crappy Lake. And I feel like Jeff's right. Shannon too. Shannon is not sober. She doesn't act right. And it's not cute or funny. And I don't think that, like, I don't blame Bravo, but I do blame, like, these women. I don't, look, Sonia is, she just has a lot wrong that we can see. Look, she had married JP Morgan, right? Whoever this guy was, right? So she's up, up, up. I say this all the time. Then she's down, down, down because of the guy. They get a divorce and she feels like, she's lost her everything. This is high society. Then she gets the show back on high society again. But you know what happens after 5, 6, 7 years? Things start to go down for you. You know what I mean? And then you get a lot of rejection. And that's something that Sonia can't handle. She just can't. I wish I do too. I don't know why she doesn't have the money to sit this season out. It's bad. And it's like, I can't blame Bravo, but I do blame her. I do blame the people in her, like, why her friends, like, I don't think her daughters know that she drinks this. It's not Bravo's problem because she was doing the show, the tequila thing, or we are the three amigos without, you know what I mean? Like that whole weird ass shit that they did, which is probably a good thing that they're not doing it. Hey, Jackie Fuentes. I can't see my comments over here, but thank you. We're talking about Shannon. Why do I think that it's not right that she's on the show? But I feel like, again, if they weren't going to sign a release not to talk about her, then I wouldn't be. I would have to be there because these bitches aren't sticking up for her. Think about it. They are not sticking up for her. They're not her friend. They're fucking literally bad. They're dogging her the fuck out. Stop talking about her drinking and help her. Like, I know Emily's like, did you ever think about being sober? But listen, okay, but then you're going around talking shit. So stop talking shit. Like, none of them were there for her. And it's like, she's got to be on the show. Obviously, she needs some money, or why would she do this to herself? And then you're going to have Jeff Lewis as your side piece, which, again, I agree with Jeff Lewis, actually. You took all her fucking friends away. You put people on the show like Tamara and, like, when Shannon is the most loyal one that they have because she doesn't. All she wants was a happy ending, but she's drinking her life away, and she's already lost. And look at their daughters. Like, she's already having to apologize for shit. When you got to apologize to your child for missing shit because of your alcoholism, you need to stop drinking. And then, like, the daughters are like, as long as you take responsibility and you show change. You're not showing change though, Shannon. You're still drinking. You're just not driving because you don't have a license. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, you will again, but, like, you didn't just make a left instead of a right or forget to turn your lights on. You legit said, I revved the engine to make them know I was mad. What the fuck? With your dog in the car, and then you hit the engine, and what? Did you guys see the fucking footage? She's a maniac. No, Shannon, you should not be driving. And no, you shouldn't be drinking. And fuck the show. Because, I mean, if you got to be on it, why are you giving them weird shit like the fucking lawsuit? Who fucking cares? You lost. You settled. Whatever. This was my favorite franchise for so long because it was the original. I remember the first time I watched it, I was like, I watched all 8 fucking episodes of season 1 and I was addicted. I said, wow. I'm like, it was like, because all we had at the time, there was no Jersey Shore. There was just, there was nothing, no reality shows really. It was like, I forget what was really the first reality show. It was like reality, or was not Big Brother. You know what I'm talking about. The other ones, like surreal. Hi, sexy lady. Guys, I was telling you about Gypsy Rose and stuff, right? And I met a bunch of content creators, and With the Bug, love her. Guys, I think mostly on TikTok. I'm learning TikTok, so just like literally mind me. She's sexy as hell. She's an artist, I believe. And if you have your show, can you please link it for us? Hey, Michelle. Hey, guys. Thanks for coming in. I had the other fucking link. The other goddamn show got fucking, it was retired. Guys couldn't comment. Anyway, yes. I'm not blaming Bravo for the alcoholism. Where's my sexy chick at? I don't know what it is about her, guys, but I love her. She's sexy. You guys know I'm married and all, but hey, you know. Put your please, your channel, your link, please put it in the chat for me. Because after this, I put everything in the description. Anybody that comes up, because I had that girl Nicole that came on talking about Gypsy Rose earlier. But yeah, me and I think Justin from TikTok, if you know who that is. Hopefully we're going live later. We'll be on both channels. He's got so many followers, guys. I'm like 1.9 million. I don't even know. Like little old me over here, you know, like trucking along. But yeah, like me, I love this. Like I love meeting other content creators, and like I guess they've been around, and we just, you know, Gypsy Rose is a whole different ball. I don't know what she is, a true crime now, half reality, like. But yeah, so awesome. Please put your link in there if you have it. And Michelle, hey, what's up, girl? So I miss everybody. It's been a long time, guys. With the bug, I love yours. I was just watching stuff earlier. Like you make sense and you get it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not like streamlined, bro. Like, oh, you know, I don't have like everything set and, you know, like everybody, some people are just very streamlined with their lives. I'm just not. I don't like to edit shit. And I curse a lot. But yeah, with Shannon, guys, I don't know. Like, this, it's already, the season's over, right? So her and John apparently have sex 5 times a day. That's kind of gross. I don't care. He's sleep. But I'm not blaming with the bug right here. If she has a channel, or Instagram or TikTok, all that. I'd probably just do it myself. And try it that way. But anyway, yeah, if you have it on there. I always find it later too. Oh, and I could, like, yeah, the chat from Monday, I did link everybody's channels from there too. I just tried to hit a bad thing. But yeah, so Justin and I were going to talk about Gypsy Rose. And then, so I told you about the Aubrey. So this is not reality TV. It's a situation. So Aubrey Wyatt, she was 13. She unalived herself because of bullying. And there was another situation that was on GM, like Good Morning America and stuff. His name was Sam too. She was 10 years old. And I'm like, so I'm like, Justin, help me, because he knows how to put these shows together. And I'll talk about the Gypsy Rose thing, and I told him you do the Aubrey Wyatt thing, because there's a lot of stuff with this. You know, the mom was silenced. There's a bunch of bullies on TikTok bullying the mom, bullying the little sister. They're trying to silence the mom. This happened in like September, guys. We have to get mad about this. We have to get mad about this. And it's just, there's a whole thing, and he's got all the information. But like, I definitely want to try to go live with him later. I'm so mad he was in the chat earlier of Instagram. He's probably like, this chick's nuts. Like, oh my God, because I couldn't get my comment section up. But thank you, Mamir, my Danny, my love, my bestie. And we had a nice chat, like big one going earlier. But anyway, and I like, so by the way, guys, I like doing panels too. So I'm so glad that OC's back, because I was feeling like we had nothing going the fuck on. I'm not switching over to true crime or anything, but I do feel like Gypsy Rose's love after lockup is that this chick should not be having a child. And I am not trying to be an asshole, but there's just so many things wrong with her announcement. I don't know if anybody has been watching it. She's having a baby, guys. She's not even been out of prison for 6-7 months, not even. She's been married, separated with the ex, getting a divorce. Now she's pregnant. All kinds of, she's on parole, guys. Her person that she allowed was her mother. She conspired it, but I believe she had part of it. She contradicts herself. She was on the, there's just a lot. Her announcement scared me. He looks terrified. She's horrified. I doubt it. She said it was not planned. And it just seems very strange. There's a lot of things that I'm not trying to make the girl, I'm trying to have tough love is what we're doing here. And I know, like, I left a comment in Justin's thing. It was a super chat, and it was very, you know how I am with my messages. Like, I'm very tough love. So you have to kind of just see it coming out of my mouth to know that I'm not trying to be an asshole. But I was just like very direct. I said, this chick should procreate. Who the fuck dare get her pregnant? How dare somebody do that? And this is a problem for me. I don't like it. I disagree with her getting pregnant. She was not safe. You saw, I was playing the clips. She was laughing about, like, oh, it'll never happen. We don't know. And like, oh, she's going to be a good mom. We know you're going to be a good mother. How do you know that? So you know that? This is like her stepmom, her weird ass stepmom, and Ken's sister, the dad, the father of the baby's sisters. We know you're going to be a great mom. You don't know that. Nobody knows that, first of all. And it was unplanned. It is not something that this is like a human being. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm getting all of that. Like, it just, yes, that too. So this is the thing. Now, but this is the thing. You did post your registry for people to see it correctly, so that you are asking people to buy your stuff. So they said that it wasn't true. That she said that they said that they bought it out so they could talk shit to her. There's all kinds of shit, bro, right? Like, yes, all kinds of shit. I keep hearing all these fucking things. I'm like, oh my God, she said this, that, because these ladies, these lovely people that are on here, they don't fucking, like, we don't miss anything with anything on Bravo, with these women. Like, we know when, like, Trisha shit's wrong. They know everything. Like, yes, it's only been what? So, oh God, she got pregnant, what? And I don't even know, she lies. So, yeah, so you were asking for money. Okay, strollers. She's a millionaire, by the way. This bitch wouldn't even put up money to say she is hoarding DD money. I'm telling you, the fact that, okay, so let's just go back to the beginning. Okay, everybody's watching OC. This is Love After Lockup, Gypsy Rose. Okay, because I just want you guys to know, I'm not trying to go on his channel and like just talk shit. There's a lot of issues here. Okay, first of all, but back to what happened. She had it in her to do that. Okay, I know she went through a lot with her mother, but there's a lot of people that did not unalive their parents, and she was not changed to a fucking bed or anything. She could get up and leave. She just hated her mom, and yeah, I hate her mom too, right? But hello, you didn't have to. And now it's like, I feel like the baby is they said it's a girl, right? Is her mother incarnate? I'm not kidding you. This baby needs to have a great life. I don't think this baby is I feel like Lifetime didn't push it, but let's just go. Yeah, Jerseylicious. See, we get such a bad rap, guys. Justin's like, the only thing I know about Jersey is from The Sopranos and Jersey Shore. I said, God damn it. He's right. Listen, because I know that I yell. I'm not yelling. Yeah, see, I feel like by the time she got a little bit older, if she was allowed to use the internet and let somebody in the house, like Diddy's going to bed, and she was stealing her mom's pills and selling them, fuck her mom, right? Sell the bitch's pills. I get it, right? Chain her to the bed and leave. That's what I'm saying. And then go, hey, my mom was abusing me. I really can grow my hair. I can walk. She's using, if she was going to just leave anyway, where did she think she was going to come back and have the house? Like, she didn't think out this plan. And to me, that's fucked up. Like, you didn't plan this unaliving out very well. So what makes you think 12 years later that you're okay to have a child? Like, no, man. Donate that shit to some kid that needs it. Because it's not right what you did. Like, and people are like, after I made that comment, so it was a super chat, Justin picks it up. I got destroyed for it. For saying she shouldn't procreate, and how dare some fucking man get her pregnant? Yeah. How dare some man get her pregnant when she hasn't even been out of prison for 7 months? You're not even living in the same state. You don't live together. And hello, you weren't using protection at your old ass age. So why are you having sex with this woman that you're not engaged or married to when she has issues that she did not take care of yet? We obviously can see that by the way she acts. It's disturbing. It's very fucking, and I don't think Lifetime, she did sign up for 2 seasons of this. So don't tell me that you're doing all this season 1 for a fucking TV show, because the show would have watched you regardless. We were watching your show and egging you on in the very fucking beginning. We were so played out by this shit because a lot of people believe she was 15 if she was under the age of 18. Bitch was 20 goddamn 4. She was shaving her head. She knew she could walk. I think her mother and her were like, okay, they were all caught with it. The whole cancer and all that was done. That was all over with. Now they were just stealing from the state. That's it. She was not going to get anything done. At the time that she did this, all her mom did was tell her she couldn't talk to Nick Godejohn. Tell the bitch no. I'm going to talk to whoever the fuck I want. I remember 20. Like, this is the thing. She's not developmentally delayed either. Her co-defendant was, or the guy she talked into doing it. She had a boyfriend as well. Another man I didn't even know about. These women knew. I can drop the link, by the way. I forgot I could drop the link, guys. And if anyone wants to call, I'll come in. And no penises, please. Um, I don't blame Bravo for Shannon's alcoholism, and I don't blame Lifetime for Gypsy Rose having a child. I blame the millions and millions and millions of people. Look, there's going to be a small audience that's always Dan. It's always going to think that she's like, look, we don't know it. Look, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. People show you who they are, correct? Why are we having trouble connecting to the internet? Why? I just tried to post a link. That's not the right. Never mind. Don't use that. Hold on. Um, people are acting like she's this. I don't see. I haven't seen one person that said anything good. So I disagree with her registry being up. Like, I don't know if you didn't want people buying you shit, why'd you post your registry? If you didn't want people to buy you a bunch of shit, because we think it's tacky as hell. You should have had on there, everything's going to be donated. Or I don't know, if you want to buy me something, donated to this charity. Her mom, I don't think her mom had Munchausen's. I think her mom had fraudster. I think her mom was a fraud. I think that she was 24 when Rod was 17. Dad was 17. He's weird. He doesn't know what to do, dude. This man don't know what to do. I hate that fucking Instagram ends it so early. It's so stupid. So yeah, we're going to talk about that. And I just feel like people are saying, giving their tough love to her. And I don't think it has Ryan. Oh, and Ryan Anderson, by the way, Aaron, if you're still here, we got to get Ryan Anderson on our team. We got to get I want Ryan Anderson to have I want to do a dating game. What a bug. Where are you, sexy lady? We need to do a dating game for Ryan Anderson. And we need to find out. So Nick Godejay, the one who did it with her, I feel like I don't know where somebody belongs. I'm not the creator of this universe, right? But I believe they belong in the same place. Her and Nick Godejay. Or I mean, they belong in the same place, wherever that may be. Okay? Because he was developmentally delayed. She is not. He thinks that she's the sun, the moon, the stars, everything. He's in love. I don't know. I feel so bad for him. Because I don't know when it is. He is a murderer. Yes, I get it. He done a lot. I know what he did. But I have a hard time believing that she. Listen, I mean, do you think she's dangerous? I don't think. I think that she will snow us with this baby, right? And something's going to happen bad to the baby, and she's going to be like, "Oh, it's crib death." Or, do you hear me? That's how disturbed I am. I feel like something, and then everybody would believe her. I don't know, man. I just look, like, I don't know what's going to happen with Nick John's case. I think he's trying to appeal it. I don't know if he's got the death penalty. I don't know what the deal is. But the things that she says to me make me. She's just as much of a. She calls herself an unaliver, an emmer. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that you weren't there. I thought you just conspired to do it. But which is even bad. In most states, by the way, you are a murderer. By the way. In 99% of the states, you're considered a murderer if you are there. You get charged with the same crime. It took her, a year to do a plea? I don't, at first, the way that they presented it in, I don't know what, Dateline or whenever they brought this case to us, Lifetime, it seemed like way worse than, I don't know, man. Her mom maybe had Munchausen's in the beginning, right? But, like, she has that deletion. What's it called? Microdeletion. So microdeletion, I thought, was another word for M rhymes with daughter. M, you know what I'm saying? Not M, but like accidentally M. So I thought microdeletion meant that. Apparently, she does have something wrong, but like, does that have anything to do with anything? Like, I don't know. Her announcement was terrifying. Hey, hold on. Welcome.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I had to jump up. I was like, fuck, she's getting these mixed up because I know you covered their stuff.
Sorry, guys. Go ahead. So everyone, this is What the Bug. And what's your name, by the way, if you want to be called something else?
Yeah. So, yeah, it's What the Bug, but you guys can just call me Bug. That's cool.
All right, Bug. That's awesome. Okay, yes. All right, Go ahead.
Okay, so, let me go back to the chat. Like, there was something, so you were talking, shit, there's so much. Like, I was like, oh, God damn it. Like,
okay, so
go ahead.
Let's go back with her mom. Did her mom have Munchausen's, do you think?
Well, she was never diagnosed prior
Okay.
to her being unalived. So like that's not like it's not like Alzheimer's where you have to cut their brain open after the fact. You know,
Right.
so she literally is just not diagnosed with that. And so that's something that was I believe Christy was one of the people so her stepmother was one of the people that actually came up with that diagnosis. I'm putting quotes up very hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, dude, nah. Fuck that.
So she definitely, with Nick Go to John, right? She had a boyfriend, correct? Named Dan. Is that was the?
Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
Dan
Who's Dan?
was the guy. So if y'all watch the act, there's this guy Scott. The guy Scott, that's Dan. So Dan is a real person.
Okay.
The dude they just changed their names and shit. But Dan was like way older. So the age that like she is now,
Yeah.
like he was older. Like he was like 35, 36, and she was actually like she might have been legal at the time. She was like 18, 19, but like wait, like creepy old, like I don't know. When I was
Yeah.
19, I wasn't dating somebody my age.
No shit. Like so,
Yeah,
she
so
could have literally just got up and left. That's the thing, right? Like, does anybody ever ask her why she didn't just get up and leave?
I'm like, how many times were you like in front of cameras and shit? She could have just stood up. Like her book is called My Time to Stand. Bitch, your time to stand was any of those times on camera. Like, what are you talking about?
Why do you have to? It's like that she didn't have to do that to her mother. That's the thing, and that was a decision that she thought she had to make. I did, which was weird because she thought she'd get away with it, right? I'm assuming because I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
so actually in the interrogation, you can tell she thinks she's about to go home because she's like, "Oh, my stuff is at the house. Am I gonna be able to get it?" Like she's talking about Nick's
Yeah.
house or whatever. But she also only stole like 4K from her mom.
She did
But
take
that
money. Okay.
yeah, she took money. Yeah, she took money when her and Nick left. It was like $4,000. But the thing is though, is that she thought like dead ass, like I know the interrogation's long, but like she like I posted it on my page if you guys want to watch it. I also have commentary on there, not vocal, but like visual so you guys can watch it. But it's literally like she thought she was going home. She really thought she planted everything. She made it's like Nick because she like says like he raped me and he did all this bullshit. Like, bro, like no, like what are you talking? He didn't lock you in the bath. How do you get locked in
Yes,
the
sir.
fucking bathroom, bro? You ever been in a bathroom? Where does it lock from? The outside or the
Yeah,
inside?
exactly.
Where the
Right?
fuck does it lock from? Like what, you changed the door? No, you didn't.
No. And I really feel like her side of the family, Dee Dee's side of the family is like, what, bitch? Like you fucking completely unalived your like like in the interrogation too. She's like, she's playing with a stuffed animal, and I'm like,
Yeah.
she's like 15 or 12 or like,
That little somebody jumped in my comments and was like, "All right, like all shit aside, who put that little fish ass pillow in there?" Because that's exactly what they were trying to do. I think that they were placating her for sure, 100%. I
yeah,
think that the other detectives, like the FBI, I think the FBI detectives were the ones that were like, "Yo, put this shit in there so we can break her down and make her feel comfortable. Because if she thinks she's 5, if she wants to act 5, then we'll interrogate a 5-year-old."
yeah, the way they were like talking to her, oh, you went to Disney, oh,
Oh
and it's
yeah,
like, how can you sleep and eat? By the way, this is what blows my mind watching interrogations. How can somebody eat dinner and like go to sleep knowing that you're about to get charged with M? To me, that's an issue. Like they're like, oh, her past doesn't matter now. It so much very fuck matters now with her having a child. It's only been 13 years, right? Like,
yeah. Not only that, but like, you brought up that's what made me jump up because I was like, oh, you're bringing up the micro deletion,
yes,
the
micro
chromosome
deletion.
disorder. So, Fancy was the first person. Fancy, if y'all know Fancy Maselli from the Good Wives Network, she is the like key. She's the initial one. But if y'all have noticed that Nina took over, there's a whole theory
Yes,
going on with that and shit. I love Nina. I got to talk to her last night, so I'm like hyped. Like, yeah.
yeah, like she's going to court with her and shit, right, or something. The other one?
Yeah, so I think basically so no, I'm not even gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about
Yeah,
the micro deletion really
yeah.
quick. I'm really ADHD. It's really
I am
bad.
too. Don't worry. Don't worry. We
It's
are too.
so bad. Like I will like spiral off and y'all just gotta keep up with the bug brain.
We
So
got to.
basically the micro deletion, I posted something, but if you look it up, so basically like, literally everything from, like, the way that she's got, like, a pinhead and, like, you
Yeah.
notice she doesn't look like her mom or her dad,
Right.
if
Yeah.
you were to look at pictures of my mom and my dad, you're like, "Yo, Bug literally looks like her mom and her dad, like, straight up." But, like, kids that have the
Kind of
micro
looks like
deletion
she
yeah,
kind
so,
of does
like
look like Dee Dee a little bit though.
a
A little
little
bit.
bit, only because she's got, like, the dark hair and the dark eyes. Well, okay, yeah, because that darker stuff typically, like, takes over. It's
Yeah.
kinda like, how my grandfather's got blue eyes and only one
Yeah.
of his kids has blue eyes, you know?
Yeah, but how
Um,
does
but
Rod know he's the dad? Does she know that Rod is Rod actually really her dad too, right? Because they
I
weren't really
mean
together. Like,
that's
he's
what
not
everyone's been going with, but,
okay.
I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but, like, Toddy One Skip had posted something about, like, maybe her doctor being the dad, and, like, alright, I see the nose and, like, the dark and stuff,
Oh
but
no.
yeah, that it was, like, a minute ago. There was, like, a rumor going on that her one of her doctors that stayed with her throughout the bullshit was her actual dad, but because Dee Dee worked in the hospital, like, she was, like, a
Yes, that's
nurse.
right.
Yeah, something like that. Like, she wasn't a nurse, but she was, like, something, whatever, but the microdeletion has everything from the hypersexuality to the big nose. Like, yeah.
Is it just like she's something with like genetically, it's like a genetic thing that
Yeah,
she
it's genetic.
okay.
Yeah, it's from Rod's side. So Dee Dee got tested. So when it came back negative, it was automatically Rod. So I mean,
That
I
doesn't make
guess
her developmentally delayed or anything, right?
what?
She's not like developmentally delayed, right? Like she's
Eh,
all
Man, no, she ain't. Like she can act. She ain't. Come on now.
I mean, even if you're 33, she's old enough to be. If they say she's 33 and she's like 24, an age of 20, you know what I mean? That's still old enough to know better to not get pregnant. You know what I mean?
Oh
She's
yeah, she
actually
didn't
like a
take it into.
teenager.
I mean, hey, honestly, all right. I guess it just kind of depends. Like, if she said she was on birth control, that's the issue. Is that she said she
Well,
was on birth control, but then she got pregnant like a week later. So,
because she
like,
probably lied. You
she's
know,
always lying. Yeah, yeah, she's
it's
always
another
lying.
thing. The lies are fucking awful. They're awful. Like the lying to Ryan. First of all, she married Ryan, right? Because it looked good for parole, right? Obviously,
Yep,
that's
yep.
my opinion. Okay, poor guy. I think we need to hook him up with somebody. Poor guy. We got to find him a girl. He got played. I don't think she ever stopped talking to Ken. And wasn't Ken and Christine all running like Facebook groups and shit before she got
Yeah.
out? Like trying to like
Um,
pimp her out
I
and
don't
shit.
know about the running the Facebook groups, but, like, I know I'm in a couple it's really funny because I use my actual Facebook name and, like, nobody realizes it's me, and so I'm having conversations, and they're just like, "Oh, I love What the Bug, it's so great." I'm like, "Yeah, I bet you fucking do." Like but, I don't know as far as Ken doing that, but, like, back to what you said about,
Yeah.
you said something, you're, okay, so
Her
you
announcement.
what did
Well,
you
her
say? It was
announcement is terrifying. Her announcement looks
yeah,
terrible.
so, like, about prior to the Christy and the Ken thing, you were talking about Ryan. Oh, I know what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Isn't it funny that, so we knew when Gypsy got sentenced because that's the thing, when you take a plea deal, you plead guilty, you plead, to a plea deal, you
Yeah.
stop it, like Chris Watts, he stopped it, so we'll never know anything about Nicole, Kessinger, which I'm working on.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so, yeah, I know you can get pregnant on birth control, whatever, blah, blah, okay, whatever. You can, I know, but she said it, though. It was like one of those things, just, "Ah, no." Okay, anyway, so, um, isn't it funny that she married Ryan? She was approved for parole 2 years prior to being up like, actually out. So,
Okay.
6 years in, she knew. Ain't it funny that she only had 2 years left and she married Ryan? around the same time that she found out that she would be getting out in 2 years? Is that nobody else has talked about that. I'm like, I'm the only fucking creator that's brought the fact up
The
that,
thing I fucking realized it with you. I was like, oh, she used that motherfucker.
like, straight the fuck up. Like, there's no other fucking thing. Like, she
And then
straight up used him.
calling Ken a week before, like, I'm gonna get married. Are you sure? Calling Ken saying, I'm gonna marry somebody. Are you sure? Like, you're
Yeah.
telling everybody this shit, dude. Like, that's why are you having a kid? You don't make decisions that are right in your head. Like, the things you make decisions and the way you make decisions is not somebody that should have a baby.
Okay.
Think about it.
I'm somebody that probably could handle having a child, but I don't want children. I
Me
have no
neither.
fucking yeah, like
No
fuck
fucking
that.
no desire
But
at all.
literally a week ago, like 2 weeks ago, Gypsy like literally was like, I don't have time to donate to a child. Yeah, bitch, we know. We know because you're just literally doing nothing but eating crawfish and fucking trying to figure out
Didn't
your
she
next
make
nose job. I mean, she's
like
gonna be like my
$1,200 alive or some shit on
wait,
TikTok?
what
I'm blown away by how much money this bitch makes on a live on. I didn't know TikTok you make so much goddamn money. Like $1,200 or some shit, right? On
yeah,
like,
yeah. You can get gifted a universe. It's like $500. Somebody
but she's
gifted
like a
Ryan that.
millionaire already. Like she's already a millionaire.
Yeah,
She's
which is
being
why the baby registry is like
yes.
Ken went live the other day and I watched it on Nina's page.
I have to
That
watch.
was like the thing. Like people were like, "Oh, well, how does Nina have all this insight?" And I am kind of starting to feel like Nina has this inside.
Christy probably.
Like I don't know. Like maybe Nina's getting fed the shit, but what is she working with? Lifetime? TMZ completely pulled out.
No,
Did
you
you
know
know
what?
that?
TMZ definitely. They're the
Yeah, they
worst.
pulled out. They were like, "Fuck this.
They
This is
did?
toxic." Yes.
Oh
So
god damn.
TMZ,
Don't pull out. That's
yeah,
crazy.
dude. So it's been a minute. Honestly, it's like, but I noticed that it was like TMZ hasn't covered any Gypsy Rose shit
Nope.
since the Nina interview. So
I
I'm wondering if TMZ's working with her or if Lifetime's working with her because like Nina is like literally saying shit before it happens. But
I
like,
know.
all right, so you know, what if you were pregnant and you were like, oh, I'm gonna make this announcement. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna make this announcement, and all of a sudden someone's like, yo, she's gonna announce her pregnancy announcement
It
tomorrow.
happens
And you're not fucking
all
mad about that?
well, that's what happens in reality over here. That's what happens at Bravo all the goddamn time. That's what our biggest problem is right now. Is people feeding? Well, it's a negative. They're feeding them negative stuff. Like we're used to content creators or like reality stars coming to us, they giving us the tea and telling us to talk about them. We keep them relevant. So fucking absolutely, if Nina does, if she would work with Gypsy, absolutely, they would use each other. Hey, I'm going to announce as you announce, like, and you'll make money off me, and I'll make money off you. That's how they do it. But like,
Yep.
I don't see Nina. Like, I don't see that girl. She doesn't really like Gypsy, right? I mean, but I noticed that everybody that talks, that they're like, people are making money off of her content. Like, it's weird. Joseph, hello, hello, hello. The man is here. Everybody like comments. Joseph, thank you. See, everybody's like, well, why are you guys going to talk about her? We're not trying to clown her. We're trying to point out facts here and the reasons why people are like, why she shouldn't have a baby, but the baby's here. But like, we're not just saying it to be mean. Like, there's a lot of things wrong with this, in
Yeah.
our opinions, right? Like, she's a reality star. She said she wanted a 9 to 5. That's what she said. How would you? Why would you think
She
it doesn't
said
make
she
any
wanted to work at McDonald's. Like, okay, you're Gypsy. She knows that she can't walk into a McDonald's and just work there.
She's not going to work at a McDonald's. And I thought to myself, first of all, you're a convicted felon, number one, and I don't think you can work. And a lot of people, I'm a convicted felon, I can't get a job. You know what I mean? There's a lot of places that aren't going to hire. Well, you know what? So is Donald Trump. But anyway, that's the thing. If he became, just they should take that
Well,
off.
we can run for president. It doesn't matter. We can't
It
work at
doesn't matter.
McDonald's,
But like,
but we can run for
she knows that's
president as
not going to
felons,
happen.
right? So
When you're making $1,200 doing a live that you had no idea was going to get, first of all, you're making a lot of money with Lifetime. Then she realized that reality TV, all this right here, all this content and shit is making her money. Somebody said like 200,000 a month just in fucking TikTok lives, just 1 month. And I said, Jesus fucking Christ.
yeah, well,
Why
that
would you post your registry?
right. No, I guess you could average it like that. It depends on if she goes live or not. I mean, it depends on how
I
much she
mean,
makes average, you know.
I didn't know what
But
all that stuff
but
was.
you know what's crazy is that she's on parole and like
Yes,
I don't
talking.
know that necessarily being a quote unquote content creator is a fucking job. And she's not a content creator.
Well, the things that she
She's
says could be held
drama.
against her. There's
That's
things
what
that
I'm
could be held
saying.
against her.
Like what? There's no way. Like,
I would be so
okay,
laying low, laying
maybe
motherfucking
she's
low.
not drinking now, but I swear there's a
Something's
couple
up.
times that Gypsy's been a little sloshy on fucking live, dude.
Listen, I thought the same thing because she was an addict before. I'm an addict. I was an addict as well.
You think she
I
was?
I think she was addicted to pain pills and probably like maybe like benzos and stuff. Because in
I
her
think
intervention
benzos.
or in her interrogation, she wanted her pills.
Mm-hmm.
You would get sick, and she said she was addicted to them in prison. So, and she was probably addicted to them with her mother, selling them and whatever the hell they were doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I do agree because it's weird because like all
taking a
the
benzo,
prescription type stuff wasn't there. It's like it was like
she just has no idea what how to be in society and how to
yeah.
talk to people and how to act. And I don't know how she didn't learn. Prison's not, it's bad, but like you also learn. I don't know. It's like she didn't evolve or something. Like it's like she got stuck at that. Still 24 is not old, but like her mentality is just what everybody tells her to do or says, or she doesn't have her own feelings. It seems like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so Rod said it himself. It's in the they keep calling it a docuseries. It's a fucking reality show. I don't know why they call they're
It's
calling it that
reality.
because
Yeah.
it's a money thing. I guess they have to call it a
Love it for
docuseries.
lockup. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
reality.
so anyway, yeah, so literally it's the same show as Love After
Yep.
Lockup. It's just Gypsy Rose's joint and they just called it Life. But anyway, so Rod says it himself. He's like, "Yeah, she's making like 17, 18-year-old decisions." Yeah, she is
Yeah.
because she's stuck
I
in the
feel like
mindset of like a 15-year-old, which is funny because it's like Nick actually is
yes.
like a naive as fuck. Like he's
Yep.
got autism and like I don't know, he's just done so dirty and they got him in here. Everyone keeps like, oh, he should be in a better place. Bro, he's in a better place. If you send him to an asylum for prison, that's gonna
That's what I'm
fuck him
saying.
up worse.
You think? See, I was thinking
Hell
like
yeah, dude. Have you ever watched a movie about
60
a
days
scene
in.
you know what
I
I'm
thought,
saying? Like, fuck that. And like for prisons, it's gonna be way
but
worse.
the thing is, like, they should be in the same place, in my opinion. Wherever that is, we don't have that. We say we don't have to make that decision, but like they should be in the same place, don't you think? Like for the same
Yeah.
amount of time, they
Yeah,
did it together.
I don't think that he all right, so this is what drives me nuts. So even though I was a baby and didn't see it, like so when I was little, I saw Jean Benet and I saw fucking OJ on the news all the time. And it wasn't until I
Yeah,
got older that I really knew what was going on. I
right.
remember watching that. I remember watching the Bronco. But
Yeah,
before all of that, the very first case that was ever aired in court was Pamela Smart. Did that bitch not do the same shit? Like, let's say Gypsy really didn't use her hands at all. Did
but
she or did she not? She's got life, dude. And she was like, yeah, you guys are gonna go kill my husband. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be
in a
fine.
lot
Like,
of
I'll
states,
fuck
she's
you for
considered a
life.
murderer. In a lot of
Right.
states, when you conspire with the person, you're considered a murderer too.
Yeah, and
Just because you're a murderer.
so apparently in Missouri, that's why they didn't get her as an accessory because the way the law works, just like
Right.
in Louisiana, how they have to have a paternity test because she's married, it's
Yes,
not illegal to commit adultery in that state. I looked it
that's
up. So I was
that's
like, fuck this.
crazy. Because that's
Yeah, I
basically,
know.
yes, she's committing adultery. Or so she's in Louisiana, right?
Yep.
So technically, it's Ryan's baby until she gets a divorce, correct?
Yeah, the paternity test is the only thing that that's why they have to take it. That's why they're yeah, right? I know.
You're
I'm looking at your
responsible.
face and I'm like, exactly, exactly.
And what's wrong with him? Why would you get her pregnant? Think about it. You don't even live in the same motherfucking state. You're
No,
using
he
them,
did. Ken moved. Ken moved to
but
fucking
still,
Louisiana.
he should know better. She's not ready. She's
Yeah.
not. How old are you, by the way? Let me, if you don't mind me asking.
Okay, so we had a big old guessing game on this, on Sir Morbids, but I'll just let you know. So unfortunate fucking my birthday is in the same month as Gypsy, so I
This
actually will
month?
be. I'm a year older than Gypsy, so I will be
Oh, okay.
34 on the 25th.
Okay. Well, you look like you're in your 20s, girl.
I know
I thought
everybody says that. I love it.
my
I get
friends were like
ID'd all the
22 or
time, and I'm
20,
like, hey, because you know
honestly.
why? Because I'm mixed, and black don't crack, but Italian don't crack either.
I'm 47, so I'll be 47 this year.
Okay, girl, you look good as shit. Okay. I was
Thank you.
gonna say like I would say like, like 38, 42 tops, Go ahead.
I'm getting there. I'm trying. I'm trying. I did a lot of work last year, but I'm trying not to do anymore. But like, I'm trying to go no Ozempic too, like everybody else, because I just gained weight. But
Oh, Zempic, don't do that. You're gonna get the shits.
or Ozempic face, or there's all kinds of shit with Ozempic. But there's all kinds of there's
The
everything.
Ozempic face is just like looking like really haggard, right? It's just, yeah, okay, yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm like over here making faces like you guys can see me, but I'm not on camera because fuck,
Why?
because I did not do my hair yet, and I'm
Oh,
just
okay, I know. I'm
saying.
listen. I'm the same way. This is the only time you ever see me like this. If you saw me
Like,
on my days off, I'm like, mm-mm,
yeah,
not
my hair
anymore.
looks like the way that my picture looks, but not right now. It's just kind of crazy. Like the afro is just nuts.
I get it. I'm so insecure, but
I didn't feel like
um,
dumping my head over the sink, and I didn't know I was going live.
right. I know. There's so times my friends are live. I was like, I'll come up live. I'll have to put my avatar up, guys. But yeah, like I'm just trying to get into TikTok.
I like your background. Do you have like a light behind a
Yeah,
backdrop? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I also have an alien that's smoking weed, but it's too bright on camera. And then I have my reality over there.
No, I
But
can see that. I can see that. I
I
like
want to
that.
turn them on, but they're so bright. And there's like people have like epilepsy and stuff.
Epilepsy.
It's bothersome sometimes, so I don't turn them on.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah,
that's like on some of my TikTok videos. I have to have the warning up because I do editing. So when I edit and it flashes, they're like, "Well, you have to have a warning for epilepsy." Okay.
you need to help me, please. I need help with TikTok so bad. I don't know what the hell's happening. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what a TikTok is. I don't know how to make. I can't
Okay.
even.
Hey, I
Well,
got
what
you.
to do? Like,
Just whatthebug@gmail.com.
okay, yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Or just go on TikTok and just message me or whatever.
I
And
tried to
I
message them, it didn't go through. I don't know how to. If we
what?
follow each other though, right? I should be able to message you. I think.
Bitch, what? Hold on. Let me see. I know you lying. I'm about to call her out, y'all. I'm about to call Krista out right now. She
I swear I
lied.
am. I swear I am. Hold on. I don't know
What's
how
your
to.
name on TikTok?
It should be reality with Krista Murray. Hold on. Um, because I'm glad that you guys are all coming over to YouTube now. It's making me happy. Because then I
Hey,
was like,
did
oh,
you
cool.
notice that actually I think because all right, so not to get into politics, like we're literally not doing opinions here.
Yeah.
Literally so the reason why you'll see a lot of your TikTokers actually start coming over here because they haven't made the not only the money I mean, I'm about to be monetized like bitch, you had 20K? How the
Yes.
fuck?
I just got
Like
monetized though. I spent
you
three
just
years. 3 years to me.
it's your hours, wasn't it?
How long it took me to get monetized? Yes. My
It was
live
the
view
hou
hours.
was it the hours though that messed you up? Because your followers are
It
great.
took me no, it was my hours because it was my live view hours. They're so low. Because I don't sometimes I really go for a long time sometimes and people drop off. But
Krista,
there were certain scandals.
it's not about being live though. It's about well, I
That was
mean,
the
you
regular
obviously
things
know.
too.
You can see the thing. I'm actually really close, but I think I got really lucky because I posted the interrogation and it's almost 3 hours long. So
But that's
people
the
are
thing.
watching
Like
that.
there was a couple scandals where my mom that had made my numbers go up too. So like in Bravo. So that helps a lot too. And I have like, and I just got monetized. I don't know how my ad thing works. I don't. Somebody asked me if I turned them on. I don't know that yet. I just got monetized. Literally, I could have did it a long time ago, but I just started it because somebody told me like, "What the fuck are you doing? You need to be monetized. Like you need to get." My husband needs me
Oh,
to make
you have
money.
20K. I'm like because I like to go and see, like, I can tell when somebody is something, and then you told me you were like, "Hey, Bug, go." You were like, "Hey, Bug, like I'm this or I'm that," and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I'm
Reality.
just looking at my page just now. I just hit 5,000 views on my one video, and I'm
See,
like,
that's
"Fuck yeah,
awesome. Mine
yeah,
don't
I
go
know."
as high, and my views aren't that high though.
Yeah,
It
but
takes a
you know
it's
what? Because people are calling me a little stream whore. Call me whatever the fuck you want.
who
Because
cares?
they're like, because I'm covering Gypsy Rose, and I'm like, bro, I only have the time. Like, I might have all the time in the world, but when I shoot a video and then I like, they don't understand. Like,
Editing's hard.
my
Takes so long. It's a long
my
process.
exactly, dude. My editing process is much
Don't
different.
edit. Don't edit then. I don't edit. I do everything live, literally.
Fuck
I know.
that, dude.
Teach me how to do
Fuck
TikTok.
that.
Okay, we learn
Nah,
how to
dude.
do
Because then I'm gonna be sitting there like, Ryan. Because I don't have a
do it.
stutter. I don't have a stutter, but when I'm sitting there, like, the camera's rolling. Like, I'm a musician, so it's like, so I'm from musician world. So, like, you
Yes.
don't put a breath in a fucking song unless it needs to be there. So I cut out all my breaths. Y'all don't understand.
I can hear
Cutting
it.
out breath is different than just cutting out and then there's times where like I don't like the way that the sentence sounded. So I'll be like, all right, so let's say the cat in the hat wears a red hat. Okay. And I don't like the way it sounded. So I'm gonna go back and I'm like, the cat in the hat at is wearing a red hat. Like
That's
I might cut it, I might say it a couple times, but now that I'm getting used to the shit, what I do is I'll record that fucking second line. Well, I don't know why we're talking about this. We're supposed to be talking about all
I
the other
know.
bullshit.
I definitely like
Girl,
after two. Like I wanted you to help me get. I need help. I don't. You don't have to help me. You can just like literally never talk to me again.
I'm
But
going to
I
help
just need to
you.
know an
What the
intro. I need
fuck?
to make an intro, and I need to figure out how to make my TikTok not look stupid because I don't know why. I don't want things popping up. That I don't know. It's a long story. We'll have to talk about it. But I love everybody pop. Like I love when I have meeting people because like Gypsy Rose, if anything, like I went on looking at everybody's stuff at Gypsy Rose and I saw you. You were just like you stood out though. You stand out to me. You did. Your like your shorts, everything, like your everything on like your YouTube, you stood out. You know you do because I keep telling you. Like you do. Like you have what it takes. Like you definitely stood out to me. And yeah, I was like flirt with you too. I'm like,
You
but
should see
guys,
me
I
with
love like
microphone.
and we have a
No,
great community. It's a great community too, people. You meet
it
people that are
is
like-minded.
YouTube is so much nicer than, like,
TikTok
TikTok, like, there is like, TikTok is so funny because like,
is different to me.
I went to just try to I was searching something the wrong way, but, like, it's so funny because, like, there was this video I posted, and it was just, like, this bitch got on here, and she was, like, so mad. She was like, she's like, "You're so obsessed, like, why does anybody" like, it was like and then this other chick popped on, and she started going back and forth with these 2 girls, and I'm like,
You
"Alright,
still
look, get people arguing in your comments because
respectfully though. They have to do it respectfully. That's all. You know, we're not a cult. Think
no,
about it.
it's not respectful at all. Like, this
It's
shit is
not
going
TikTok.
ham. No,
TikTok
and
is
I'm not jumping in on it.
no,
Like, I'm not
don't,
jumping
don't.
but guess what? The videos almost got 900 views. I don't care. Like, go
No,
ahead.
no, let
The
them
more
argue.
y'all talk on it
My biggest
mm,
problem is arguing in my comment section. I don't do that. I can't. It's like I try not to do. I don't do that.
no, no,
They don't. I don't want arguing.
I'm not arguing. I'm
Yeah.
not arguing in the comment section, but there's people arguing in my comment section. Go ahead, because guess what? For every time you comment, that makes it pop up one more time in the algorithm.
I see that's the things I don't know yet. Like I have to figure out like why. I don't know how to make them like I need to start making money. My husband's like not that he's making me, but like it does I'm off expensive. I spend a lot of money that should, you know what I mean?
You look
I love what I
expensive
do. I love this. I
in a
love
positive
blogging.
in a not negative way. You look expensive.
No, I'm not in a negative way, not at all.
No, shit.
No, like
Fuck
my hair
that.
is
Ain't nothing
expensive.
negative about me, bitches.
I
Just my
just like
attitude.
I'm very expensive. I have 5 cats.
5 cat. Oh, you're a cat bitch. All
I
right.
I love my cats, dude. I had a dog. He passed away, and then I lost my mind, and I gained 4 cats in a
Oh,
year.
what kind of dog did you have?
He was half pit and half lab. And listen, he get buried in my backyard. He died in my arms. I was sobbing on the floor.
Oh,
I have all kinds of plants and shit, right? But where I buried him, a fern grew over his body.
that's
Fern.
good. That's good.
I know in South Jersey, in the Jersey Shore, I have sand. I'm like Snow motherfucking White.
Is that where you are? Are you up
Jersey
in
Shore,
Jersey?
yeah, Jersey
Oh,
Shore.
okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm actually remember I was saying I was half Italian, so my
Yeah.
Italian family is actually up there.
Really,
Yeah.
I love it here. I don't want to leave. It's a bubble. We're in a bubble here.
So yeah, I love the fact that you said that you have a he was a lab because
He's half
I
black. Yeah,
love me some black labs and I have a black lab Australian shepherd. This
that's
little
what he
fucker,
wanted.
he is still asleep, and I don't know what his problem is. Like, he literally acts like he's 10 or like 12 years old. He's fucking 1. Like, I don't know what his problem is. He's the chillest dog of all times. Like,
My
I miss and I love my old dog that I had, but this guy is cool, man. Moose is the
my so
man.
was Jasper. He was a rescue. That my friend I had to kick her out, so I kept her dog because him and
I had
I
to
fell in
kick
love
her
with
out.
each other.
So I
And
kept the
she was like
bitch's
literally she was
dog.
in rehab the whole time. Like she left me her dog, and he was my Jasper, and I had him 14 years. Well, had him for 8, but he was 14, and he was my best friend. And him and then my other cat, she's 14 right here. She's the oldest too. She's like really she's going, which makes me crazy. But when he passed away, those ferns, 4 cats appeared in my backyard, just
What?
and I took them in. They just showed up. I started feeding them, and like I have to tell you the whole story about Manchester and Pandora and Sterling. I feel like my dog sent them to me, and now I'm obsessed. My cats are my life. Shay, I know because I'm like crazy. Because I should cut my videos at like an hour, but I don't. I like talking to people. We did our housewives for an hour.
I
You
mean,
should
think about like Sir Morbid. He goes live for like 4 or 5 hours. I'm like, bruh.
I saw
But
that's a long
I just
time.
found out though that he's on the West Coast, and I'm like, shit. But
It's
at the same
hard.
time, I'm like, yeah, because like last night I was literally fucking up, like hanging out with them, and they're all like, oh, everything's cool. It's like, but I'm like, bitch, it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning here. Like, I'm getting off.
Yeah,
Like, it was like 4:28, 4:20. When I like literally like I remember looking at the clock, it was 4:19, and I was like, fuck.
I know. I was sometimes my friends over here, like some of them are on the West Coast. I was like, you Westies, I'll get up and talk because I get up. I'll go to bed at like 7. Okay, I'm crazy. I get up with my husband at 3:45 in the morning, and it's like I'm up.
3:45.
Yes, he goes to work at 4 o'clock, 4:30, and then I'm up and I start getting ready for my podcast. But then I'm asleep by 7 o'clock on the East Coast. But
And don't you and because I'm on the East Coast too, Mama. So we can actually go live together. We could plan that out.
that's
Do
what's going
email
to
me. I'll send you my phone number and shit. We'll just text and shit.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
like if you're on Instagram, no,
I am.
fuck that. Like everything is what the bug. If anybody wants to reach out to me, you guys can just message me on whatever you want. Literally, it's everything. Snapchat, IG, Facebook. Everything is what the bug. Yeah,
What
I
the,
see you. I see you. But I'll give
yeah,
you my actual personal phone number, and
let's
then we
do
can
that.
actually talk. Yeah.
Yes, because I
I'm on the
really
East Coast too, and if you're up in Jersey, we could do something where we do
yeah.
like a meetup, like yo, meet Krista and Bug. Like, what the fuck? What
I've
would
been
be
saying
cool?
that. I've been saying that because I want it because I'm
Like, I
telling
could
you, like,
come up there and be on your whole ass show, and then go
Jersey
and like get
Shore,
lit over at my cousin's house, watching OJ Simpson shit.
Eagle.
My cousin. All right. Yeah.
I was looking up trying
Yeah.
to see if on Instagram. Okay,
Cool, cool.
gotcha. But yeah, I definitely because I'm at the Jersey Shore. I love when people come up here. I'm trying to make. I call it our class trip, or like because I'm telling you, like I need all my friends are all over the place. I want them to come up here and like I want to do like a weekend one time, but like a couple people we have meetups that like they do like live shows, but I'm not like cool enough like that. But I would love to get like a bunch of content creators. Like if we go live, literally we're at the Jersey Shore. We'll have like a total panel and like I love doing this
Toddy
shit.
One Skip.
I'm just starting to like meet other content creators that are coming over.
Oh, so like I don't know how Toddy feels about me, but
Oh,
I love
Toddy,
Toddy. Like,
yeah,
Toddy was like honestly, she was the reason why I was like, I want to start a YouTube video, like a YouTube channel, because like I've been on YouTube for years. Like I've had a
yeah.
profile, you know.
Yeah,
I'm a
nobody
musician. I
realizes
have
what
shit that's posted, but not like the way that I'm doing it now. Not like this. I wasn't going live with people. I wasn't doing this or that.
I love
Um,
this though.
Toddy was living in, I know she said she lived in New York, so I think she moved somewhere else up there.
I
So
heard
like
her.
for me, I'm in Virginia, so I'll
Okay.
come up there. Like I like to go to New York once a year. I haven't been in almost 2 years
Listen,
now.
there's like Crime Con and like BravoCon, which we're trying to get BravoCon to be in New York. There's all kinds of events that are in New York all the time for like
BravoCon, like all the fucking like housewives and shit are there.
Yes, that's we go to. I try to go to everything, but like there's a lot of stuff. Like we got to talk because there's so many events that I don't. I usually go by myself. Like like, I don't know. I heard like Crime Con. I don't know if it comes to New York or like Jersey, but like I'm excited that there's all kinds of like BravoCon, Crime Con, Comic Con. Like everybody on YouTube has like a thing, but like
Yeah.
everybody also comes together as community. And like Gypsy Rose is bringing reality TV and true crime together. She's bringing us together. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that and like I can't stand like that's what I feel like TikTok is like when you cover Gypsy Rose on TikTok, they're seeing the reality version of it, and then when you cover it on YouTube, they're seeing the true crime version of it, and I'm like,
Yes.
bitch,
Yes.
I don't care either way. She's a hoe and she sucks.
I know, but we have to like. That's why I said to Justin, like, I'm not trying to clown her, but like, we have to point out the fact of like, why everybody's up in arms about it and why it's a big deal. But also,
Because the reality of it is that people need to see the truth. You know, like fuck that. Like she is a fucking liar, dude. And like everything that she like that I don't care about. I really don't care about like the show is so
the show's
boring,
boring.
man.
She told
She's
everybody everything.
whack.
She spoiled it. She fucking spoiled alert.
Someone was in my like comment section on TikTok like, "Oh, you guys don't have the personality, so you have to cover Gypsy." No, bro. Like literally, that's why you're on my
You
page
do,
because I
actually.
have the personality, and
You
that's why
do.
you came over to my page and you saw my shit because I have the personality. It's just what I cover. Like I cover it. Like
You stuck out like to me. You really
it's
did. Like
like
you
I cover it. Like I'm trying to make a
in
video
the
about Chris Watts. Like,
your music too. You have good. Your music is really awesome.
oh,
Guys, you
thank
got to
you.
check her out. Check her your music. I'm telling you, I can't wait. As soon as I get off here, I'm checking out your music again because I was like getting into it earlier, and then I was like trying to watch my show to do my notes and shit. But that's why when I saw you come up, I was like, oh my god, I'm excited because my first stream got fucked, my comment section, so I had to
Why?
redo it real quick. I saw I turned them off by mistake. I hit the like not for kids or something. It's never happened before, and I'm like, fuck. I had everybody coming into it, and I had to restart it, and it fucked me up. But and Instagram ends you when YouTube Instagram ends you after a fucking hour, which I didn't. I hate that they haven't fixed that yet either. And TikTok needs
On
my ID
StreamYard,
to go
too?
live. If I go live on TikTok, do I have to get those hat things? I'm watching Gypsy get these hat. I don't know what the fuck's happening. We got to talk.
Those are gifts. So she's
I
getting
don't know what
gifts.
the fuck that means, man. But
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
like you know how you get super chats on here?
Yeah, is that
It's the
what that
same
is?
thing. It's super chats, but like it just gives
Okay,
you a graphic over your head.
it's so weird. But if it's worth money, I'll take it. I don't know. You got to tell me how.
Weird. Bitch,
They need my
I'll take my little country hat with the little mustache because you gotta
yeah, like
remember
I was like, why is she doing that? That's weird. Stop doing that, Gypsy. And then I was like, oh wait, I'm like, what's happening? What the
you know,
fuck is
she's
happening?
getting gifted.
I have to get fucking
Um,
ID. They want my ID, and then I'll be able to go live on TikTok. I'm so
what?
mad about that. I
Wait,
have to show
what?
them my ID. I have to show them
No,
my
you don't.
ID on TikTok.
Damn it, dude. Okay,
I know.
so
I'm gonna get it tomorrow or
okay,
Tuesday.
so let me say something because
Yeah,
prior to that, you had to have 1,000 followers. Well, I'm okay with that. It's like I
yeah,
have
I'm
more
at
followers
7.
on TikTok than I have on YouTube, but I don't. I'm YouTube. I'm not gonna be like a little asshole, but I think that like I'm gonna reach like your status
You will like
soon.
because you guys now that we're combining it, I got a lot of my YouTube subs came from TikTok by doing my niece was doing shorts for me and sharing them over there. So then I was getting TikTok. And then I
Oh,
just so yeah, like it's coinciding. So that's really honestly because TikTok, there's constantly sharing your things are constantly going, like whatever they're called, reels, TikToks or whatever. So then there's so many people see them. They subscribe to YouTube. And it's like I'm telling you, that's what I would see both numbers going up. So like there's a thing called
yeah,
Scandal. So yeah,
yeah.
like
You're
your
right.
numbers will reach and they'll like coincide. And I feel like the money, I think that both platforms are going to compete money wise, like to pay us more. I think they're starting to realize that like we're the new. I don't know. People pay attention to what we say more. I think.
Do you
Like,
follow Anxious Ant?
yes, I just started following her.
Aren't they good? It's actually like they're two cousins. They're so cute. I love their accent. Love that shit.
Yeah, like I'm just
Uh,
excited that like it's starting to become more recognized and like taken more seriously. The stuff that we do.
but what I was getting on with the
Yeah,
excuse me, I have like the hiccups.
maybe
The
so.
I'm sorry. The monetization, they said that they cannot make money off of TikTok over there.
Well, I don't understand how it works yet though. I thought they paid more.
There
I don't know. They're saying that TikTok
Where
pays
are
more
you
for
at?
house.
Like what? Like I need to look this up. Guys, I'm so sorry. I have the hiccups so bad right now.
That's okay. It's just my normal people watching us. Usually they had like if I had my other stream, it would have been a lot bigger, but I had to restart this one. But yeah, usually I'll have like up to 200 people watching, but I don't see. I just like I said, I just monetized this with like ads and stuff, and I don't know how that works yet. But I'm like super chats and stuff I was getting before, but yeah, I want to be able to add
So you
TikTok
think
live.
because you changed up,
Hmm?
you think because you changed up, made so basically when you
I
monetize,
didn't
it becomes a
this.
business.
Yeah, that's another thing. I didn't. The reason I wasn't doing it because I didn't want to have to follow certain rules and then get kicked off of something. You know, because I just was doing this because I've been doing this for so long, but just because I love doing it and I love the, it's just the community that I built and like just like Bravo is my thing. And but then I started watching true crime. Like when I wasn't doing this, I was going over to true crimes channels. But then everybody's like, "Why the fuck are you not monetized? What is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know." And it's like, and then
I
TikTok
cannot
started
believe that you. I
bigger.
can't believe that you aren't. Is it only because you
It just
chose
now.
to not?
Yeah, I
Because
just
you're
didn't do it. I did not put an
okay.
AdSense
Because
account
you've been.
up.
I know you're lying. Because I
I
know
swear
you've
to God
been.
to you. I promise you, I'll show you
No,
the stuff.
no, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying,
I
like,
just
you
didn't know
lying,
how.
like, bitch. I know you've been able to do it because,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh
like,
yeah.
what the fuck? Why wouldn't you have done that before?
Well,
Because, like,
because all right,
honestly,
so I don't
like
know.
TikTok owes me money right now. It's not a lot, but
I
I
have to
just
show you
need
my
to
ID.
switch my like PayPal over, and like
I
I
gotta
haven't
tell
done
you
that, and I'm like,
though.
I ain't tripping over a couple bucks, like, but
But
I
listen, they
do
just
go.
want my ID. Like my money's starting to pile. I don't know how it's. I don't know how it's at. Like my super chats, I can see my earnings and stuff. But like, I'm just have to go. I have a problem. I have to type out the whole situation with my ID and stuff. My whole thing. I have a fear of the government, but
Yeah,
that's another
girl,
story. But I have to do it because
you
they
don't
don't
have
want.
to tell me what the fuck. You don't have to tell me. I mean, nobody knows anything or nothing
I'm
like
scared of the
that.
government.
Because what's funny is that like once again, people don't know what my name is. They'll start
Right,
once I
right,
get bigger, they'll start looking into me and be like, "Who the fuck is Bug?" But I'm
right.
not worried about it right now.
Yeah, but
Um, yeah, that's crazy.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely gonna email
definitely
you.
make sure you hit me because
I
I'll
will.
help you with whatever. I would
Please.
rather work with somebody and
I
help
love
them
it.
get the right way, you know?
Yeah, because I feel like there's a lot of things I'm not turning on or something where I could be getting monetized for. Like somebody's like, "Do you turn your ads on?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know. I don't know. What do you
See,
mean?"
and I'm not there yet, so I don't have the a capability to know. Like just still like, we'll let you know when you're eligible. Like, bitch, I'm watching my. I'm like literally like just a few. Like, I need like maybe like 6, maybe tops 800 hours of watch time left.
You're almost there.
I'm almost there. Like, I'm way over the 500.
That's
Like,
the thing. Like on TikTok, I have to show you my TikTok. Like, I just gotta show me what to turn on, or I don't know if there's something I gotta turn on over there besides my ID shit.
TikTok, you don't even have to have a certain amount to be monetized. Like, if you go
It's like
live or
7,000.
whatever.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to go
yeah.
live
And
right now.
what's the chances? Of course, StreamYard, TikTok's not one that you can
I know what
stream
the fuck.
live
It's the
on.
only one that's
Like,
not on.
bitch,
I
and
think
of
you
course,
can.
go ahead.
I'll just put my phone up. You know what I mean? I figured I'll just have my phone.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yep,
mean?
that's what I was thinking too. Like it's kinda like Fancy does the same thing. She goes live on one thing and has her laptop up on the other, and, like, I'll just
Yeah,
set
like
up
right
a
now we're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and
Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah, but Instagram shut me off. I shut off after an hour. My eyelashes are stuck together. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now, and then hit you up as soon as we're done so we can talk more.
Cool,
But
man. All right. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for
yeah,
watching. You guys are amazing. I am What the Bug. Please come and follow me. Guys,
yeah.
also, if you haven't already subscribed to Krista Marie, she's fucking awesome. Thank you for
Thank
having me,
you.
Mama, and I will talk to you later.
Thank you so much. Definitely. Everybody go subscribe to her. Bye. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was seriously like, I don't crush on people, but like, I thought she was just really fucking cool. And I was just being like little on me. But anyway, she's cool. I'm glad like meeting new people with this stuff. And hopefully I can get a hold of Justin and figure out if we're going live. And then I'll send all the stream, I'll set it up and I will send out the stream link. But I'm gonna go find her so I can get my stuff situated. And I love you all for all the compliments and all the nice things that you guys say. And hanging out and not leaving and just saying hi to everyone. Sarah, hi. And everybody that was new came in and talking about Usyk, because we're gonna do Friday now. We're gonna talk about Real Housewives of Orange County and Shannon and whole girl situation. And I guess Jersey is on Sunday, which I don't know. It's not the finale yet, but I don't. This whole fucking reunion thing is. I'm mad about it. I don't. It's so stupid. I don't want to talk about what happened at Rails. What happened at Rails is stupid. Guys got in a fight. That's what happened at Rails. I want to talk about Teresa and what the fuck she did, and what the fuck she's been not being held accountable for. Like, if you're gonna have a reunion, Andy, you better ask her and Jennifer why they created all this fucking nonsense, toxicity, train wreck, and ruin the show, and have no reunion because of it. It all stems to Teresa. But she's the fucking problem. She's been the fucking problem. But yeah, I'm trying to get a hold of Justin. Hopefully he doesn't think I'm a fucking nut job, and get a show together, because that stuff about that girl Autumn, I can't believe being on TikTok, seeing the bullying, this mother of the daughter that unalived herself for bullying. She's being bullied now. And her little daughter, like, it's just crazy. It's like this whole back and forth thing on TikTok that has to be talked about. Something, and I don't know how to end this bullying thing. We're the only country really that has like school shootings. Like, that's the craziest thing, right? My kids, like Marines kids, I wish you would just take them out of school. Like, my kids are out of school. They would not, like, I didn't have kids, I chose not to. But my nieces and nephews, I would not have them there. First of all, never mind, we'll talk about the book. Everything is told us was a lie. But anyway, it's just, I don't feel like it's safe. And I feel like this bullying thing, I cannot believe. There's two of my friends that were older unalive themselves, and the pain that you have to be in, but be 10 years old or 13, and then have to, it's the worst thing I could imagine for a parent. And Justin's angry about it. I'm angry about it. There's nothing being done. How come you can take a parent to fucking court when their kid doesn't show up for school for tardiness? And you can literally find the hell out of this parent, make them almost go to jail when their kids don't go. You don't make them go to school, but then you can't make them this. They don't do that for, like, when your kid's getting bullied, and the person that's bullying, you can't get that parent to stop them that way by taking them to court for that. It's like so crazy to me. Like, I thought it was crazy to take somebody to court for the tardiness. You can't make your kid get up and go to school, but they want to blame them for that, but they don't want to blame them when their kid's bullying somebody and tell them to unalive themselves. To me, it's like, what the fuck? Like, why don't you start monitoring that instead of the tardiness? Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, it's a whole thing, and there's a lot to it. So that's why I asked Justin for his help, and I want to try to get a hold of him and see what's up with that. So I will send out the link, guys. I love you all. Thank you, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. Thank you all for listening. And I'm with the bug. Please subscribe to her. I'm going to try to find her on Instagram. She's amazing. Like, she comes on and she's just like it's like a bright light when she does her TikToks and stuff. I think that's what they're called. I love y'all.